When it comes to portraying Africa in a good light, one country that does that so well is South Africa. And I won't lie, sometimes I feel it's all fake. Like you watch a show like Blood and Water and you start looking around like, where is it? Where's the hot? Where's the lion? Where's Kunta Kinte? I was part of the buzz of Seriously Single, and just like Blood and Water, I knew it was going to be big. And I wasn't surprised that when it first came out on Netflix, every lady at work was talking about it. Have you seen Seriously Single? No.
Man, you stupid bitch!
So with the success of my Blood and Water review, I said, what the heck guys? We're doing it again! The story follows Neo. It starts off in February, which is my birth month. Just saying, in case you want to buy me anything next year. Neo is this social media rep for a funny company that I don't know what they actually do. She has this boss that tries so hard to be culturally hip, but fails every time he opens his mouth.
Nick, didn't you say HR gave you a warning regarding cultural appropriation in the workplace?
Are you
I also have to add that Neo is like a teen in 2013 that just found out about Hannah Montana, and this character trait doesn't help her because once people who have that Hannah Montana attributes gets into a relationship, they use every opportunity to showcase their love. When they get gifts, they want to show the world by going live on Insta Flip, that is like a budget Instagram for crackheads. But her lovely relationship will meet a tragic end as her boyfriend, who she has hyped, broke up with her in the most sadistic way ever by returning all her properties to her office.
Gents? Hell, did you just get dumped on Valentine's Day?
She has this friend called Noni that is just the direct opposite of her. She twerks upside down and kisses anyone she feels like kissing. And when I say everyone, I mean everyone.
Fine, in that case, let's go home. I think I've made out with everyone I can make out with here. Well, wait. Yeah, I'm done here.
Ononi's job in the movie is to uplift Neo and probably get her lead, because that's how to deal with breakup. You jump from one to another one. Carry all your baggages from one, put it on the next person you're going to be with. That's how it works. But even with all the men in the club, sleeping with them won't work out because she's still in love with her ex. Then she saw her ex is already dating someone else and he posted his relationship on Facebook. The men in SA are heartless, man. They don't care. She then comes across this other guy that was in the same parking lot named Lunga, and they both drank wine. She asked if he would sleep with her and he said yes, faster than Steve Harvey's guests.
Penis!
Then they do the nasty and Neo starts acting all psychopathishly, if that's a word, trying to take pictures of both of them while he was sleeping.
They got your ass on camera. This is 4K! How did they get you in 4K?
Lunga wakes up in a rush, and I'm not even lying here, he treats her like a prostitute from Grand Theft Auto. But my guy is not a barbarian. Obviously, he had to kiss her with that morning fresh breath. She waited for him to come back from his trip, and surprisingly, she wasn't sad because she had his key.
I have a lethal weapon that I'm not afraid to use.
It's me! It's me! Shit.
At this point, he was sure that all he wanted was a one-night stand, and she wanted him to date her. So it was left for him to define the relationship, and that was what he did. But they had to do the nasty one more time for Johnny Messis, guys, for Johnny Messis. The boning continued all the way till April. By this point, her addiction for him became worse, and she had this strong will to never understand what personal space means as she crowded his life with her properties. Nino raised suspicions about his constant trips, and this sparked the stalker Neo has always been to rise up like the Undertaker when he hears food is ready. After some hacking, they found the hotel that he was in. They had this little chat with the most inappropriate receptionist I've ever seen in my life.
Are you two here for
What?
They go to the room Lunga was supposed to be in, and everything becomes confusing.
Gents, we've got the premium stock.
So apparently Lunga is engaged to be married, and this was his bachelorette party. I hope that's what it's called, because I'm not even going to come back to re-edit this part. Danielle goes back to doing some background findings, and guess what she saw? She saw that Lunga is actually in a serious relationship. And how did she find this? On Facebook. Can this lady please be checking Facebook before dating someone? Like, I mean, this is getting out of hand. She gets her things thrown out again. This is beginning to look like an endless loop for her. She's used to this routine. She tries stalking him.
Snake, are you okay? Snake?
She goes for his wedding, got denied by the security at first, then followed the waiters into the venue with the most realistic disguise. Like, you see the waiters and you see them. No difference at all, guys. This is wonderful. But after seeing how much Lunga loves his wife, she runs away, not without wasting spaghetti. I don't know, is that spaghetti? South Africans, please help me out. Now the healing stage begins. Guys, it is black at the moment, but the only thing you are seeing at the moment, again, as I said before, is the subscribe button. Have you subscribed? Please subscribe. Subscribe. She goes into this sad phase of constant nightlife and partying. She tried to twerk at one point to ease her pain. That did not end well.
Literally nothing is moving.
Oh, she also went viral after a video she made while she was under the influence of alcohol circulated online. Then she was known as Desperate Bear. Hope I pronounced it well. Desperate Bear. June comes by and her office isn't pleased with her constant posting on social media. Look at this.
Are you okay?
Do not attach any association of this to me whatsoever. I have nothing to do with such idiocy, such blasphemy.
She goes into the dark realm of online dating, which can also be known as the best place to meet men who want more than sex.
Cap.
She starts with dating. She hated this man because he had a gold tooth and bad manners. This one was way too sexual. And this one, do I actually need to explain? Look at this, guys.
Man, this is some bullshit.
See, Danielle's issue so far is she wants to be in love. She wants that Disney princess love, and she doesn't like the process of building a connection with someone. Rather, she likes the destination. I hope that made sense, because I don't know, that's the smartest thing I said today. At this point, she has always found comfort in the fact that her friend was single. Because think about it, what is better than failing an exam when all your friends fail? We are all failures, man. But her friend Noni is already in love with someone else. You see, she first had this policy at the beginning of the movie where she would never sleep with a man twice. Then she met a man that would break that policy named Max. He applied pressure by singing,
Do not attach any association of this to me whatsoever.
So, my dear Danielle, Noni is not single. She's actually in a relationship. In one of Danielle's How to Hunt segment, she met Lunga and tried to expose him, but failed stupidly.
See, now everybody will get to see who you really are, Lunga.
It's still in selfie mode.
But she also saved this awkward moment by slapping him.
There's this one thing. There's one thing I've been meaning to say to you.
By September, she gets a visit from her mom, and we all know where this was going to. Her mom almost died after she found out that her daughter wanted to get her own apartment.
Mama Key.
She then goes to meet Lunga, and he breaks the news about his divorce.
I got divorced.
Pause, guys. Was that not fast? In less than 9 months, he got married and he broke up and he divorced and whatever I'm going to say, I don't want to say. But was that not fast? Was that not fast? He tries to get her back by sending a huge teddy bear.
Please stop this madness.
He also stood outside her office and was lucky enough to get a kiss. This part should be rushed a little bit, so Danielle surprisingly got back with Lunga, but not without some backlash from her best friend. A fight broke out with words, not fists, obviously. Some mean things were said, but Danielle won the fight in the end.
You're not going to be young and beautiful forever. What will you be left with?
My self-respect. for not settling for trash.
How can you call it respect when the only difference is you don't get paid for it?
Denio moved out to stay with Lunga. October comes by and the roles have finally been switched. Denio doesn't feel comfortable as she used to be. Like, look at the difference between October and February. Lunga plans a surprise party for Denio. He also invited his parents and her mom, and at the party he gets on one knee and he proposed. And from the start of the movie, this is what Denio has always wanted. Oh no, not that. Everyone wants Hannah Montana. I mean getting married. And she said no.
I'm not in love with you. I'm in love with not being alone.
And the movie ended with her finding solace in being single. Seriously single. 007. Was it a nice watch? Yes, and I think everyone should also watch it. Did it have a predictable ending? The question should be, does Hannah Montana have the best of both worlds? Yes, it was okay, but in all honesty, the ending was a letdown to me. Like, I wanted more. I wanted her to have someone, even if, yes, that is cliche, I still wanted her to have someone. What are my expectations for the second part? Guys, is it not obvious? You should go back to these guys, man. They seem interesting. Thank you guys for watching. I really liked making this video. It's been long since I made a video. Glad you watched it. If you watched it, thank you very much. Thank you to all my Patreons. It's been long since I actually stood to record. I am drenched in my own sweat, so I'm going to end this part very fast. Thank you guys for all the support. I think I will be making more Netflix movie reviews because I've not made some in a very long time. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, tell me. If you want me to change something, also tell me down in the comment section. Question of the day. I've not done this in a very long time. Question of the day is, are you single? Yes or no? All right. Bye.